All right, everybody, our second recipe today is going to be Caesar salad skewers. Now, the ingredients of this new food deconstruction is going to be hearts of romaine, some croutons, and some grilled chicken that I've grilled up already for us. What we're going to do first is make our own Caesar dressing. So, start with this nice bowl. And the first ingredient, and the most important ingredient to any good Caesar dressing, is the anchovies. So we're going to take 2 of these fillets. 1, 2. You can actually put a little bit more in there if you see fit. I'll put a little bit of salt over the fillet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash these up. The salt is going to create a little bit more of an abrasion to make the little bit of mashing process a little bit easier for me. Mash that up nice and good there. So you kind of see it almost like a paste. Now you can also use an anchovy paste instead of using the fillets. What you would do is just use whatever amount that recipe calls for. All right, that's good. Next up, I'm gonna put a little garlic. I love a good garlic press. Keeps it simple. I'm gonna de-shell a piece of garlic clove. So let's do 1 clove pressed inside. Next up, a little bit of Dijon mustard. We're gonna go 1 tablespoon. A little bit more than a tablespoon. And we're going to go 1 tablespoon of red vinegar. Good. I'll whisk this up. Similar to our other recipe before, we're just going to whisk it until it's nice and smooth. See all the pieces kind of meld together with the mustard and the vinegar. Use about 2 tablespoons of mayo. Same thing here. Same thing, whisk this up, nice and smooth, make sure everything melds together for yourself. Once that's good, next up is we're gonna add a little bit of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. Same thing as we did in our other recipe. You're gonna do it nice and slow, whisk with it. Now again, this is creating the emulsion process, so thickening our dressing here a little bit for you. Once that's all good and blend together, for our sake that's gonna be good. Now next up comes a little bit of lemon juice, just to flavor, to taste. And then salt or pepper. Now you have to be very careful with the salt. Taste it beforehand, make sure you need it. The anchovies are fairly salty themselves, so make sure you can do it that way. We'll just add a little bit just in case. And then a little bit of pepper, just to taste. Mix that up again. Once this is all mixed up, you can just throw it in the fridge for however long you need to. Cover it, throw it in the fridge, excuse me. Good. And we're off. Now next up is our main ingredients. We're going to create the skewers. So you can get whatever skewers you want. What we did was we did these types. They're kind of nice to look at, so if you're having some kind of dinner party, something like that, you can actually use these, or you can use the old school grill skewers as well. Whatever's going to work better for whatever type of event that you're doing these for. Start with the heart of romaine. Cut the end off here. Just the end, because you're going to use the hearts all the way up. Cut through. Cut pieces, whatever size you think is going to fit on your skewer. For us, these should work just fine. Start with that. What I want to do is I'm going to probably put a couple of these hearts of romaine together to kind of create a bigger piece. One's not going to really do it for me. So maybe 3 or 4 little slices. Just poke them through, watch your fingers. There's the base. Then we'll go bread or crouton. And then lastly, our chicken. Same thing again, cut whatever size pieces you think is going to work better for your party. So we're just going to do 3 here. Next up, we're going to turn on our stove here. Put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on our pan. Now we're going to use a grill pan. What I like to do is put a little bit of a top over it to kind of give some grill lines and cook a little bit faster for us as well. All right, these are smelling good and they're just about done. So cleared a little space here and we're gonna start to plate these. So let's pull these off the grill here. All these flavors together with one more thing, our dressing. What you can do is you have a couple choices. What I like to do is I like to drizzle this over my food so people get a taste of it already. Or you can create a little bit of a dip. You can put it in little plates next to it, and people can dip as they go. But I'm just gonna do a little drizzle there. So we'll do a little bit of garnishment there, a little ripped up parsley, sprinkle it over the top there. Whatever's gonna work better for you and is ever closer to you in your house. And there we go. Caesar salad skewers, everybody. All right, let's see how these things taste, huh? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these together so I get a little bite of everything in my bite. Ah, that's good. It's like a little mini Caesar salad. Got the grill aspect to it, the crunchiness of the bread / crouton really intertwines well with the chicken. The lettuce, a little bit of grilling adds a little bit more flavor to it as well. Perfect, just perfect.